it's just cool. It's a good feeling to be able to provide food out to folks in the community and to be creating something, be creating a new business here in the mountains by doing that. Maggie and I started farming together in 2014, but she does all the vegetables and I'm more of the livestock guy.
When we first started, Will and I started farming together, raising vegetables and meat as a joint operation. There weren't very many farmers markets in eastern Kentucky, and at that time, the ones that were happening were a lot less consistent than they are today. And we thought about how we would want to sell our vegetables and all of our products together, and we came up with the idea of selling things through an online store so people could buy as much or as little as they want every week. And we now sell to a few restaurants. We also do a more traditional CSA program where people give us an upfront amount of money and then we make a subscription package of our choice of vegetables for them every week. And we also do the online store where people can do individual vegetables and individual cuts of meat every week. And that has really been wonderful for us. It's given us a lot of research, knowing what customers like, what they don't like, and we've evolved through the years by having some brainstorming sessions and feedback with our customers so that we now do offer a more traditional CSA because people asked for that, while we still keep the online store for people that want more control over what they're eating.
From my standpoint, and just speaking to kind of our experience with what we've been doing, one of the biggest innovations I feel like we've done is really how we're marketing. Really thinking about how do we get food to our customers here in Appalachia, here in the mountains, where we don't have a lot of big towns, close to where we're at certainly. So really just figuring out how we can get the food out to folks. So all the logistics around actually getting it to them 12 months out of the year, so ensuring that they're able to get farm fresh food throughout the year and we're able to maintain a business throughout the year.
We're also trying a lot of new innovative vegetable growing techniques in our vegetable farm. We only are raising about 2 acres of vegetables, so we're really trying to do intensive, small-scale production on a very small acreage by using permanent bed systems that we are trying to move more towards minimum tillage techniques and some really innovative weed mitigation practices with using landscape fabric and tarping and flame weeding to keep our weeds down and grow everything very tight together to maximize our space, as well as season extensions with our high tunnels so we can be producing vegetables 12 months of the year along with our meat production. I grew up on a certified organic farm. We're growing everything organically, but our small scale and practices are very different from their larger scale. So I think there's a lot of innovative techniques that can be really adapted to growing on small scales in the mountains for farms.
It's been really interesting to me just to learn about this and just to be involved with it.
And we have been growing every year, and I now see some more farms, especially after COVID, starting to go to an online store model. So I think that there is a lot of opportunity selling online.
People, honestly, people want to come to the country setting. People want to come out here. I have friends that say, man, you know, you live way out here. It's not really way out here to us. And honestly, way out here is what attracts people out here. This setting, it's a country farm, it's a country winery. People just enjoy that atmosphere, and that's why they want to come here. Yeah, my name is Keith Moore, and I'm the owner of Savage Farms Winery. This was my uncle and aunt's farm, and they didn't have any children, and I'm from Boyd County, Ashland area, but I grew up hunting here, fishing here, and they were like parents to me, and we ended up purchasing the farm to retire here, and guess what? We didn't retire, we actually grew. We started producing maple syrup, and it kind of went crazy on us. So that kind of led me up into Vermont. When I was up there, I discovered maple wine. And since we're maple producers, obviously I had to start producing maple wine. Started making it, people liked it. We ended up getting licensed, and started making fruit wines. We make strawberry, blackberry, blueberry, raspberry, peach, elderberry, about 10 different flavors. And we didn't know, would there be 10 people come, would there be 50 people come? I don't know how many people came, but we sold hundreds of bottles of wine that day and glasses of wine, and kind of taught people how to drink wine, how to put frozen fruits in it and keep it cool and things to do with it. But lots of people came and wanted to taste it, and once they tasted it, they really enjoyed it and bought a lot of it. But things are changing. People are wanting change, and this winery has incorporated some change in Lawrence County and hopefully Eastern Kentucky.